Oh, you're out of rage. Okay. Says here you have 2 of 3 uses left. I just looked at your character sheet. You have 2 of 3 uses of rage left. You have 0 wild shape abilities left. All right, click that rage. Your character sheet third tap down. It should say features. You can click rage. There you go. You are raging. What are you doing now? That is your bonus action. You still have that regular action. You already know if he targets someone else with that noxious touch, they are going to die, leaving just you at that point. Your sneaky awareness poison sense is tingling on that one. All right. Stabby, stabby, you hit. The rolls are spot on today. We need some like boss music, like Final Fantasy. Dun 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 dun. 4 more damage. You're not at. You need another level under your belt. Many melee fighters get that at 4. Kamara could get there to 4-4. He'll have 2 extra attacks. So we'll go from 1 hitting to 3 hitting. If you enacted it, but that would require you to have wild shape abilities. You're out of your wild shape spores. And then, yes, you would bring up your spore circle. You need a long rest.
Hmm. Funny how that happens.
Yeah.
Been playing for like 2 months without a long rest.
Yeah, 2 months, 2 months. In game, 3 hours, 3 hours.
So ridiculous.
Ridiculous. All right, you done with your turn? You only really have a free action and a movement action at this rate. Lion's turn. Lion's what's he doing? Is he biting or is he clawing?
Biting?
Biting.
Sure.
All right.
I still got my weapon. It's just have any other tricks or anything like that left.
I can just see it now. He gets hit with it, and it looks like he went dead, but the spear hit back, onto the ground, and then the eyes rolled back forward. He's
Undertaker sets up.
yeah, an Undertaker sits back up. Pulls an Undertaker.
Not down yet. Attack.
All right. That was with advantage, right?
Yeah, that was with advantage.
Don't you have an inspiration I gave you at some point? I swore I said that I gave everyone one free inspiration, and you should have a. Do you, I'll let you
It's
figure it.
been lost to my sheet changes and all the time.
Okay, then I know you have one because I've been keeping track of everybody else. I know Clocks used hers when she got one, and Rennie used hers, but you should still have one. Because when I talked about inspirations, I gave everyone one free one. Rennie used hers that day. Clocks forgot about her one that she had. So, no. Inspiration means you get one free reroll.
Oh, reroll.
Not
Okay.
bardic inspiration. So you get to say that you want to reroll that attack.
Reroll attack.
There you go. That seems a little bit more. And now I can account that the only person who has an inspiration point right now is Clock still has her first one she has yet to use, and Jared Luth.
Okay, in my turn. Dead.
Wait,
Oh. Hmm.
ooh, hold on. Rennie, you're up. Ah, that. Poof. Clocks, roll me an Arcana.
Okay.
You look like he's about to finger a death. Seen this before. Or you've read about it.
Okay.
It also could be he's going to cloud kill.
He's ramping up to do something big. Watch
Well,
out.
yeah, but you won't be able to say anything about it. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting your character have anxiety.
That's rude.
Oh shit, he's about to either cloud kill or finger of death. It's Reddy's turn. I know, right? So rude. Give
I
my
mean, what?
character anxiety issues.
Like, if there's nothing I can do about it.
Just watching it happen. I think that line's there. You still get advantage. You are raging. You could relate. Well, you don't need to. Yeah, you're still raging. In order for rage to drop, you have to go a turn without hitting or being hit. Yes, because the lion is on the other side. If not, you could use your reckless attack. Barely on the mark.
Yeah.
So, how does this hit look to you? Like, when you're attacking him with this scimitar, how are you hitting him? What does it look like? I don't care. Type it. I want to know how it looks. Give me a descriptive. Go wild. Stabbing him through, you slicing at him because scimitars can either slash or. What are you doing? Aiming for the neck, aiming for the heart. What? Just gotta type it out and be creative.
Super graceful like a ballet dancer.
She is not graceful in that rage.
Oh. Rage can be graceful.
She hasn't presented it as such. It's all been animalistic.
Oh, well, yeah. So more like a WWE fighter.
Yeah, yeah. I just bloodthirsty and ravagely reach up and slash directly between the shoulders and the neck, downward motion, finishing off the lich.
Woohoo!
As you're cutting through and you slice through where the acid and everything, and y'all are just tearing into this guy. Does anybody stop attacking him?
Me, because I'm
Nope,
far
I'm going for the
away.
head.
Okay, so you just keep ravaging him. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. You start beating him until he's nothing but a pile of mush. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yep. Well, actually, I'm trying to cut off his head.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I mean, at the moment, it's more like the Iron Man and the Hulk, like stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay
Yep.
down. Yes,
Pretty much.
that's what I want to hear.
Get up. Don't get up. Don't be it. Don't pull a Kumar. Don't pull a Kumar.
Yeah, he tries to burn through a resistance. He tries to disrupt life. He's unable to do so. I'm going to give him one chance to pull off at disadvantage, and he needed a 14. So I'm not even going to tell you what happened.
Loser.
Y'all did good. I'm going to tell you right now, there was one of three things that could happen. I already started pulling up the other map for if you all died. I was like, well, this is looking out bad. Let me get this map ready over here. He's dead.
Kumar just sits on the ground. Is like, how the hell am I alive still?
Has anybody saved the bugbear?
How?
Before
Nothing.
combat
We don't
stops,
have any spell slots left. None.
or
I'm
potions,
out. No, we
or
don't have.
anything.
Who's got potions?
I might have if I had my back. I knew what I had bought before, but
Right? No one even attempts medicine check. Nobody's a druid in the party with Goodberry as a spell.
no slot.
You're not the druid.
I can't move or anything. Can we? Sure.
Do you have the spell Goodberry? You have the spell Goodberry. Do you have spell slots? You have 2 first level spells left you could cast. You also have Cure Wounds. You could just use Cure Wounds. Do you want to use Cure Wounds, direct healing, or do you want to make Goodberries and shove them down his throat? Which one do you want to do?
Mm,
If you want to do the Cure Wounds, just click Cure Wounds instead. Kamar, the Were Crocodile are going are dealing with the ripping. I know. I'm going to undo it. It's not that hard. Just cast Cure Wounds if that's what you would like to do. And target the bugbear. So alt click the thingy and then click healing. In the chat, you should be able to click healing. It will roll the amount to heal you'll heal. And that will, and you gave you back one of your spell slots. There you go. You still haven't selected them. Selected. No. That. Apply. Poof. Bugbear's back up. That is dead. That is the lion. Cool. Now I will end combat.
And due to the pollen in this garden room, we all fall into a deep slumber and get a long rest. Sounds good.
After I catch my breath for a minute, I'm gonna loot his body.
Yes, go do your thing while I associate experience.
Oh my God, I got some.
Yeah,
Oh, it
I figured out
worked.
how to
Yay.
force. I figured out how to force you into it now.
Yeah, the thing just said Game Master, 2 tie. You have enough XP to level up.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm.
You all can choose to long rest here.
Yeah, no.
You also don't know how to get out of here.
The young girl's heart. Okay, we got 2 of them.
You go do your thing. You'll get back. Let me clean up the template. I was gonna use his legendary resistance to make the save. I was like, nah, he doesn't have a resistance to it. I'm gonna let it happen. I need to remove that. That. Meanwhile, you can look over your characters. Ah, there it is. That. Delete. Okay. Y'all chop them into pieces, and the only thing really left other than the head that you've cut off is one of his arms that's holding the staff. And it was the arm that tried to reach out and that reached out and touched Rennie.
What was that? You broke up for me. I'm sorry.
What I was saying is that the staff, other than a staff and his head that you've collected after brutalizing his dead body to make sure he stayed dead, hopefully, one of his arms, the one that he reached out with to touch Rennie with, that was dripping with with poison, seems to be on the ground, unattached to his body. So you could collect his arm if you would like.
Yep,
So you have a head, an arm, and a staff that's left. And it looks like where the arm is, whatever it's touching is decaying immediately from that. Like the poison's dripping still from the hand type thing.
Well, maybe I don't want to be the one to touch it then.
It's the whole arm.
Oh, and just the hand is dripping the poison.
Correct.
Okay, then I'll pick it up by where it's severed off up the arm.
You look like you could probably, put a line in or something like that and use it as a weapon if you'd like.
That's so weird.
It's like a poisonous Midas touch at the end of it. Other than that, it acts like a normal club.
I think it's just weird. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Kumar just like all hunched over, barely standing.
You notice that some of the forest is the fairy forest is starting to the shrooms and everything is starting to slowly turn green. There's a spot, and as you're picking up the things, the spot kind of grows, and it looks. Now that we got a footprint, do you want to work more on your dodging there, Kamar?
Yep.
And ready more on your hitting?
Hey, there's a kitty behind you.
Uh, yes, there is. That's Sylvie. And Clocks, you're going to work on that spider manual?
Sure.
All right. Clocks, roll an investigation. Kamar, roll me a dexterity saving throw. And Rennie, roll me a attack. Roll to attack again with your weapon. See, Rennie's having struggles with actually connecting and it being anything more than a forceful, non-lethal. Kamar, you're still struggling with the dodging mechanic, and Clocks, you're starting to.
Okay. Roll investigation with advantage.
You have a +7. You've unlocked the spider manual. What you're able to do is now with this manual, control and manipulate once a day one of those 3 spiders. We will kind of like when you the bag of tricks. You're gonna have the manual spider bots, and once a day for the same length of what you would do for the bag of tricks. I'll have to build the thing. You're able to open it up, and go through it and figure and pick a spider and be able to utilize that spider. So you have basically have one that could be more like a rogue, more one that could be more like can take some damage and hits, the big one, or you could have a swarm. So it's like uh, uh, skills or tank or DPS in the way of the three different types of bots. Because the thief spider has the ability to do like lock picking and things of that nature. Tracking?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, it is day. It is day 3. As far as you know, you all are going to have a long rest. So this means everybody's going to get all their hit points back and be able to level to 4/4.
Yay.
The next 4 training days are pretty much going to be you understanding your new level and being in that training time. So we won't be doing more of the downtime so much. What I will do though is clocks. You're getting uh, a summonable spider bot. Rennie and uh, um, um, and I'll let you have a free spell that you've kind of learned through all that stuff. Rennie and Kamar, you guys are going to get a free feat.
So I'm
That
getting
is
3 feats this time.
that's if you yes,
Shit.
you're
Oh, the
going to get
one
a
that
free.
where we were training is gonna be resilience? So
That's fine because you got
it
hit
fits with
more often
that.
than anything. So you're going to get 3 feats. You're not going to do any stat improvements. You don't need any books with you for this. What you're going to do is you're going to double click on your character and you're going to hit the level up. Inside the level up, you're going to choose barbarian, and then you're going to come back and hit the level up again and do level 4 of druid. Once you level to level 4 gives you stats or feats. So you're either choosing +2 to that you can divide independently, 1 and 1, or 2 to 1, up to level 20 in a stat, or you could choose to have a feat. Kamar's going to go for a feat each time. You should be level 8 by the time everything's said and done.
And we do that now?
Clock yeah, go ahead and do that right now. Need to either you're going to take the average or you're going to roll for health. Pick one or the other. Make sure to choose the same subclass that you've been choosing. So your subclass was Circle of the Spore. So every single time you click Druid, you're going to click Druid of the Spore. Same with your Barbarian subclass.
Yep.
Yes, I was just making sure that. Yes. And you guys thought you were going to die today.
He did die. For about 1 second,
Did you?
and I was like,
Did
"No,
you?
I'm not dying."
That's amazing, though.
Do I get a feat?
Yeah.
When you level up to level 4, 8, 12,
Oh,
16, and 20, you get either +2 that you could, you either choose 2 to stats or 1 feat. So if you
oh.
wanted to do 2 to stats, you could do 1 to your intelligence and 1 to your constitution, and and because the max you can stat without magical bonuses is 20. So you could get 20, which is a +4 modifier. And you could do con, which would give you, or dex, or something along those lines if you wanted to. And since it's 4/4, that means that you're going to get that same thing with your other side. You're going to get +2 or feet. Do
Well,
you
there's.
distribute two to the same one or one individually to two different?
Oh, I have to meet a prerequisite to get a feat. Huh.
Yes, you must meet the prerequisites of the feat in order to have certain feats. Which one
Hmm.
were you going for? Heavy armor?
I don't know. I hadn't looked at them. I didn't know I was gonna be able to get a feat. I didn't think that was a thing for me.
Yeah, it's in the
What is a
cards.
giant foundling?
I'm sorry, what?
Giant found. Never mind. It tells me here.
And he crashed.
I'm here. Giant foundling. One of my prerequisites for this thing. If I was trying to get it.
Does not have you in the bottom left. Giant what? You have to click it
Foundling.
in.
If I can. And I was taken. Oh, there it is. Won't let me
What is?
click it.
Yeah, I know. You are because in the bottom left it doesn't say you're even logged in. So refresh. There we go.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to actually log back in.
Giant foundling. Is that the name of it?
It's one of the prerequisites. It's for crap. I was just looking at Strike of the Giant or something like that.
Strike of the Giant. Gotcha. Let's look this up.
I need that for. I was just looking at it. I was trying to figure out what that was.
Yep. You said Giant Strike?
Strike of the Giant or something like that, but it's like martial weapons and uh giant foundling.
Okay. Big Big B presents Gloria the Giants prerequisites giant foundling background. What is giant foundling background? A family of stone giants rescued you when you fell into the mountain chasm, and you have lived with them underground ever since. Uh, Prerequisite pretty much is that you were raised by giants. Though you aren't a giant, you grew up among giants. Maybe you were an orphan taken in sympathetic family of stone giants who raised you as their own. Perhaps you lived a lost pocket of the world surrounded by giants. Something about your environment, perhaps your food, water, that has sustained you in the element, uh, r- caused you to grow to remarkable size for your kind. With the aid of this magic, and you've learned how to embody the might of giants. Well, this pretty much is your background.
Yeah, I was raised. Well, I was trained and raised by stone giants, so
So,
that's the
giant
giant.
foundling specifically is a background,
Oh,
and you're able to gain the strike of giants. Ooh, Uh, see, you've absorbed enough. You, you know what? Because I have to give you one free feat because I said I'm going to give you one free feat on top of it all, and you don't meet the prerequisites technically because we didn't know it.
I was just
I'm
trying to figure out
saying,
what that was.
yeah. Oh, I was going to say I have no problems with it if you wanted it.
Okay.
You have absorbed the primeval magics once per turn when you hit a target with a melee weapon attack or ranged. You can imbue the attack with an additional effect depending on the benefit you choose. Cloud Strike, Fire Strike, Frost Strike, Strike, Stone Strike, or Storm Strike. Um, so either you have Cloud Strike, the target takes 1d4 extra thunder damage, or fire damage, or cold damage, or so you choose one of these. So you choose which benefit. Do you want cloud, fire, frost, hill, stone, or storm? Fire strike would mean that they take 1d10 extra fire damage when you do when you enact your imbued attack. Tracking?
Yeah.
Or you can do frost strike. The most basic one that doesn't require saving throws, constitution checks, all that stuff is fire strike. It just says the target takes an additional 1d10 fire damage. Everything else is less damage and like stone strike, 1d6 force damage. The target is a if the target is a creature, they have to succeed in a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet in a straight line away from you. So do you want to keep it simple or you want to look for effects along with it? It'd be once per turn. So if you have multi-strike and you're hitting multiple targets, only one of them could be affected by it each time.
At the next level. So
Do what?
what I'll get with my next level is a multi attack. So
Right. So it's either that or you lower your crit rating so you could crit more often with proficiencies. And if you haven't figured out how to level, y'all figured out how to hit the level up button, right?
yep.
Okay. If Harley just wiggles her mouse around, I'll know she like I am right now. I know she understands, so she doesn't have to type it. Just do one of these. She's moving left and
I
right,
was
left and
only
right. She
able to
looks like
level
she's.
up one.
I will fix that if that is not the case. That you can't level up two.
Yeah. I chose a feat, just so you know. Skilled
There you go.
for that one, at least. Whoa. What was this? Okay. Fourth.
It'd be funny if I picked Keen Mind as one of my feats.
Hmm.
Select cantrip.
Always know what north is, and always know what time of the day is, and recall anything for the last 30 days.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. There's going to be a lot of whatchamacallit. So, well, folks, we're going to call it on the recording as these folks level up. I'm going to leave you with this note, though, while they finish their leveling up. Upon the end of their 7 days, and they step through that door, they find that time has been different for them. And we'll see how different that time was. Good night.
50 years.
You can